Hello? Testing. Testing. I'm frightened and wonder to find myself here. I am frightened and wonder to find myself here rather than there, for there is no reason why I should be here rather than there, now rather than then. Hello, hello, hello.
Right? They want to know what we are doing.
Yes. It has to have a purpose,
Right.
right?
Yeah. And a transaction.
Because every minute costs money in the city, and so you have to make every minute worth it.
Right.
So you have to capitalize on your friends.
That's why
Off your friends.
That's why I think day drinking in the middle of the day in New York on a weekday is really hedonistic, because this town is about production.
Yes.
You have to be doing something. How does that affect the difference between the art communities in Berlin and New York?
So Berlin is more elbowy, actually. More there's envy in a way. And it's like, oh, you got this scholarship and you got this grant. And so it's not really a supportive community, I would say, interestingly.
Oh, I like that. It's catty.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And New York is much more supportive. I don't know. I feel like the
Really?
friends and your colleagues and artist friends, they really
Everyone's been so nice to you, I think.
I don't know. This is just my point of view.
Oh, wow. That's interesting to hear that.
Yeah. I know when I came here in 2018 or so, I was just DMing a lot of people because I wanted to do studio visits with them, and all of them said yes. And now they all made a huge career, and and that's really great, and I'm still friends with them. It's
So
not that they are
in Berlin, you
you
call
know.
a guy, you want to do a studio visit. He's like, why?
Yes.
Are you taking photos? What are you going to do at my studio?
Yeah, I mean, it's very standoffish more. It's
Do you think it's because it's smaller? The community's smaller?
I don't think it's actually smaller.
I was just going to say.
No.
Presumptuous about it.
No, I think it's, Berlin is built on sand, whereas New York is built on bedrock.
Mhm.
So New York has a lot of energy, but when you're built on sand, it's a little slower, a little fatigued. It's, everything takes a long time to,
Yes.
to meet up or do something. Everyone is sluggish.
Do you think the shows start earlier there? They give you more time to prep them?
Yes.
That kind of thing, right?
Yes. In New York, things happen very, quickly,
Yeah.
fast paced.
It's good and it's bad.
It's good and it's bad. Yes. So, and I think, what's really good in Berlin is when you have, you have time to think and you have time to develop certain stuff. And, yeah. So yeah, in New York is really producing, showing,
So a lot of talking goes on over there.
selling. I mean, yeah.
I mean, how do you feel about space? Obviously, there's way more space in Berlin, but that was the main thing that I noticed when I was there in terms of studios and stuff. All these just abandoned, or not abandoned, but when the wall came down, kind of left behind empty spaces that are just artists communes. I don't know. I feel like there is communities in that sense of people just literally creating in empty space, but then also you don't really see all of that always end in a show or in any concrete. I don't know. It seemed like there was a lot of production space and a lot of art happening, but less galleries and museums and that type of thing.
Yes, it's I think much more a social practice in a way.
Yeah. But it seems like there's a lot of people that literally are artists. They'd say I'm an artist in my career, but they don't have shows. They don't do I don't know. That was my
They live in
impression.
Bed-Stuy.
Yeah.